So now we're gonna talk about. I hope you can hear me okay. Now we're gonna talk about the taste. It's good to have water with this, just because you want to stay hydrated during the process. There might have been a bug in my water. If so, I just drank a bug. We'll see if that goes with the taquito or not. I don't think it adds to it, the bug. But it doesn't detract. I don't really know what to say about the taquito that hasn't already been said. And I mean specifically the 7-Eleven taquito. And I mean specifically the sour cream. I mean cream cheese and jalapeno 7-Eleven taquito. I can't comment on the meat taquitos because I'm not going to eat those. They are unclean. These are unclean too. Really. But in a good way. Some would argue that about the meat taquitos. Some would argue that about this ranch. What makes it unclean is the business practices, probably. It's cursed. This is cursed food. Because of the way the animals are treated. Oh, that was interesting. I'm fairly certain that this is not a cream cheese taquito, and that I just bit into some chicken, which is not pleasant for me. Oh yeah, that's definitely meat. I don't know if it's chicken. It was in the cream cheese and jalapeno taquito row at 7-Eleven, but there apparently has been some mix-ups. So this is not a jalapeno and cream cheese taquito, and I find it disgusting. So I'm going to throw it into the compost. And I have to wash my unclean hands. Now, I want to make it clear, I don't blame the 7-Eleven for this. They're all lined up there. You can see from the little bit at the end, usually, whether it has meat in it or not, from one of the two sides. It's a small area to have to pay attention to, but it is there to pay attention to. So I didn't adequately pay attention to the evidence because once I started eating that, I could see on the side, you can clearly see that there's something besides cream cheese and jalapenos. So I failed to notice that. So I'm gonna see if the second one I got is correct. It appears to be correct. This is a cream cheese taquito. Through and through, I think. There may be a little bit of meat in it, actually. No, I think this is chicken. I think this might be chicken. So this hasn't been a great day for taquitos. It might be chicken, but it might just be not adequately melted cheese. Yeah, I think it's not adequately melted cheese. It's best actually not to look at the taquito, and normally I wouldn't. It's best not to open it up and look at it. That's not how you eat it, so I'm eating it incorrectly. Yeah, that's just cream cheese. So this one's good. They don't look good if you break them open. You do need to trust that what's on the inside is what you think is on the inside. There's a sort of leap of faith involved. Because if you look too much, you'll notice that something is wrong. Something is always wrong. You're consuming a sort of wrongness. But sometimes it's okay to be wrong. You just have to choose your moments to be wrong. I choose now. Though not as melty as the first one, it's still an excellent taquito. It was a real shame about that meat one. That was disgusting. I don't recommend eating the meat ones, even if you're okay with the ramifications of consuming the likely tortured animals. The cream cheese also comes from likely tortured animals. It's tortured either way. So what you can just really taste the torture with the meat. The cream cheese, it might give it a little tang. It's best not to think about these things too much, or you will be consumed by guilt. Same with, the cows that gave us the buttermilk was Hidden Valley, the original ranch dressing. Are they happy creatures? No. Then again, I don't know for sure. Well, I'm about done. Again, these are the cream cheese and jalapeno taquitos from 7-Eleven. Not just any 7-Eleven, but the 7-Eleven on 15th and 125th in Seattle, Washington, and it's right across from the Safeway. They have a red box at the 7-Eleven where you can get DVDs. I'm not sure if you can purchase gas there or not. I wouldn't really recommend it for that. Thank you. Job well done.